Hey guys, I got this 2013 Tundra, and I'm going to show you how to fix an antenna. If you can see inside there's where the antenna base goes. I basically just unscrewed the antenna so far, and there's this rubber stopper that's supposed to be on the outside here. And so first thing we got to do is we got to take all this old rubber piece out. And so what I generally do is I have a blade here, and then I cut this in half, just like this. It's a little difficult with one hand, but let me come back. I'm gonna put some protective tape around here, and then cut this with two hands. Okay, and so when I say protective tape, I just mean painter's tape, but then you usually just get a pair of pliers here, needle nose pliers or something, and then just start peeling this rubber piece away. If you get a good grip on it, sometimes the whole piece will come out, but a lot of times it's just got to take it chunk at a time. All right, so we can finish that real quick. Okay, and so now grabbed hold of it, you just pull it out. Looks like that. So now, if you look down in there, you can see the base of that antenna. And so just make sure you don't have any more of that rubber piece on there. And then now we'll get the new part. All right, that's what the new part looks like. I'll put a link down in the description where I got this. But essentially, we're just gonna push that in there and slide it down. I'm gonna take that tape out first, but you get the idea. And you know, sometimes this doesn't really slide in there real easy. And if yours doesn't, you can always put some soapy water on it, and that'll cause it to, you know, lubricate it to where it'll slide down in there a lot easier. But now you just work it in and make sure you get there's a little ridge here. See that needs to go up underneath that lip there. So you got to get it pushed down and then pull it in there to make sure it gets secure. So I'm going to use my other hand to help me do that real quick. Now sometimes it's a little easier to get the antenna and make sure everything's all lined up before you go to sliding it in there. So I went ahead and put the antenna back in to get everything lined up before I get it nice and secure. Okay, and so now you can see that base right there is flush with the rubber piece, and that all this is tucked in. Like I said, I've seen some people use, or I've sometimes had to use soapy water, but it's kind of a cooler evening, I guess. Maybe that's the reason it went in without needing that. But you know, if you don't need it, you don't have to use it. But if something doesn't work, you can always use that. And so now all you have to do is screw that antenna in. Now, one of the things with these trucks I read, this is the first one I've owned, but I've read a lot about that this is usually a part that breaks, and it's usually something that is notorious for getting broken in a car wash. So I actually bought one of these, which is a replacement antenna for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap that out now. So the idea here is that because it's smaller, it won't cause any problems in automatic car washes as you go through. So you can kind of see it's about 8 inches tall. So there you go. That's how you replace this rubber grommet, or whatever it's called, on your antenna on a 2013 Toyota Tundra. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you, please consider subscribing. Thanks.